River systems, we talked about, just kind of basic approach, talked a little bit about current. Well, so let's say you go to a river system that has a lot of backwater areas. And most of the river systems that have backwater areas, a lot of times they're really big areas and they all look the same. They're not. It may look the same on the surface, but most of those backwater areas are gonna have some kind of depth variation in them, because the backwater areas, if you think about it, at some point in time, that backwater area was the main river channel for the river. And basically it's gonna be like, flooded oxbows. So there's gonna be some type of channel in there. There's gonna be some depth variation. So the first thing that I do when I go into a river system that has backwaters that I've never been to before is I look for those changes in the depth. Those old channels, and when I find some type of a variation in the depth, the next thing I'm going to look for is some type of cover. Whether it's grass that's growing, whether it's old trees. A lot of times, those trees would be willow trees along the riverbank. There's going to be I'm looking for some type of cover for those fish to relate to, because unlike the river fish, the current fish that relate to that current break, your backwater fish relate to some type of cover. They're going to be around some type of cover on the structure that is those old river or creek channel banks, whatever they are. So when I find that, I know somewhere in there I'm going to be able to catch some fish.